All right. Let's take two on this electronic rain delay game.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Since,
he's 0 for 1.
yes, I admitted I played around with a little bit earlier. I did not want to lose the stats from earlier in the game, so we're calling it an electronic rain delay.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Urias on to first, and Devers is set down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal block. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong,
Mr. Alex
accurate throw.
Bregman. Another guy the Orioles were rumored to have been talking to, but
takes ball 1.
clearly nothing ever came of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This is Zac Eflin's first start off the IL after a broken nose. He got hit in the face with a comebacker.
A little below the knees. 2-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Mayo throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Chris through the early stages, as they say.
He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count.
Eflin is very good at fielding his position.
If he's going to get deeper into this game. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. That one is hammered right field. That's back. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases.
That did not hit the spot it was meant to.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. It doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's in the dirt. Cut on and lifted in the air.
So is it just me, or do pitchers seem to be getting tired quicker this year?
And the Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the
recap of the
series
series so far.
Leading off for Baltimore,
Game 3 was not 0-0. That is what I like to call a glitch.
Crochet back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Whitlock also throwing. And a pitch.
Hard to believe that next Sunday
quite settled in out there. 4 runs
is WrestleMania Sunday.
Innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Cedric Mullins. 0-1. Kerstad on at first, nobody out.
Cedric Mullins has been a pleasant surprise for me. As if I'm being honest, I was not expecting anything out of him offensively, really.
For the out.
Now batting, right fielder Colton Cowser.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one.
Let's go, Garrett.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Consider liking the stream, subscribing to the channel.
To the right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
And now Ramon Urias.
Here's Ramon Urias.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu makes the grab on the run. 1 left for the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. And we're back. Now, Connor Wong. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And delivers outside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. What about him playing another position
Connor
on defense,
Wong,
one that would require a
former
little more
Dodger.
range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. 2-1.
Realistically, whether the Orioles
That one ripped.
win this series or come out, and Blake Sabol just took, wow.
He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this.
As I was saying, whether the Orioles win 3 out of 4 or whether they split the series, the next 3 series should be winnable for this team.
Here's the second baseman. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Seeing reports online that the Mariners are once again looking for infield help in real life.
Here in the bottom of the 4th.
Got to wonder with the
That's downstairs and outside.
Orioles having an abundance of infielders and needing pitching, and the Mariners having an abundance of pitching and the Orioles needing pitching. Seems like a trade partner made in heaven. You got to wonder if those trade talks are going to heat up at all.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Not close with that.
I imagine the asking price for any of their starters is going to be very high, though.
And that's inside, and a good at-bat ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Jaron Duran.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down. So up next, David Hamilton. In the air, left field, down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him. He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
Just
going
me, or
to the
when
opposite field,
when I'm playing the
it
Red
doesn't
Sox,
always
it seems like
translate into the
Rafael
game, but
Devers
right
is
there it
always
did, and
up
he
at the
did it
plate.
perfectly.
2 outs.
1-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Gets a piece and stays alive.
If you're the Orioles right now, though, what would you do, or what would you be willing to give up to get
And Raffy falls
any of the
victim
top
to the
3
K.
starters from the Mariners? Knowing that you need a starter badly.
See the emotion there.
Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started.
Quite frankly, after the way the days came in, you might need a bullpen arm too.
Late on that fastball.
Because I can just imagine how Pigtown Gaming is feeling right now, because I know he does not trust Cano in high leverage situations, and honestly, today made him look right.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Now
Would
the
really
number
like
2
to
hitter,
take 3 out of 4 from Boston.
0 for 2 in this one.
Fenway is not a ballpark that I have,
That one down
over the years in
line,
MLB
and
show,
that's
enjoyed
just
playing
foul.
in.
You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something
Hello,
to
how
that
are you?
because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. That one misses. Ball 1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
That one misses.
Adley Rutschman up to the plate.
Measures 6 feet
That's
2
good.
inches. 27 years
Thank
old.
you for stopping
and he
in.
was selected to the All-Star game last year. This to center field. It falls in.
Base
and
hit
that's
for
enough.
Rutschman.
So he gets on base and keeps it going. There comes the skipper.
For the Orioles,
Here's
left
Tyler
fielder,
O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Garrett
Now
Whitlock.
pitching for the Red Sox, number 22.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whitlock.
Swing and a miss.
Good late
0-2.
sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
Rutschman leads off first with 2 down.
Public
in the
service announcement. You have 2 days remaining. Well, I guess 1 full day. Well, no, two full days
They'll do it
to
again.
do your taxes.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Still stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ah, crud. Yes.
There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able
Nice.
to get it there in time.
I also, in
And they get
addition
it out of
to
the play.
playing MLB The Show,
So
I
digging in,
do the
Masataka
occasional
Yoshida.
podcast talking about the Orioles, talking about sports. There is some WWE wrestling content on the channel.
Does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Seriously, I just got him back off the IL.
Umpire is today.
Now
Well,
pitching for Baltimore, number 44, Kyle Gibson.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. And stepping in for Boston.
looks like he may be going
Wilyer
back
of
on the
Reed,
IL.
1 for 2. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the Green Monster. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Yep. My channel is very baseball
And the sweeper misses.
sports centric. Not saying I never play any other things, but
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
would you like to see some of the emojis that I currently have?
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3.
Sometimes you burn the emotion on the but that's okay as long
So
as
Zac
you get
Eflin
results. And
comes
right
off the
there,
IL
thrill
from a
him.
broken nose and gets a broken a
All set
potential
for the top of
broken
the 6th.
metacarpal.
And here's the first
That's good.
baseman, Kobe Mayo. That one
1
way
ball, no strikes.
inside.
How does that not hit him?
Ball up.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Greg Weiser appears to be getting loose. And now 2-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a
How's
mile.
everybody doing?
2-2.
Strike.
Got him looking. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Heston Kjerstad.
Designated hitter, Heston Kjerstad.
There's a strike. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one
2-1.
missed.
Come on.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top
Get in
half of the
turns around.
6th. The changeup
That's
missing,
a ball.
and now 3-1.
Let's get
First
an
pitch
insurance
strike from the pitcher,
run.
but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus
There's a
on the
walk
mound
for
right
Heston.
there. Pretty much gifted him
Now
first
batting
base with a
center
quick
fielder,
free pass.
Cedric Mullins.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Man at first, 1 away. strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through that.
1 and 2. Count.
Okay. We're going to be in the bottom of this. Smash that like button if you're new here. Consider liking the stream, subscribing to the channel.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a swing and a miss there.
That's a real nice cutter right there. This guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Punch him out.
2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses,
No, that's
and
down.
that's ball 1.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
And here's Blake Sabol.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1.
Last at bat took Zac Eflin deep before Zac Eflin left with an injury.
Line drive, that's a base hit.
And this time he'll
Off to a good start.
almost get in the gap. Mullins cuts it off.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throw to second.
And then he gets thrown out trying to steal.
After the leadoff
I believe that may have been a botched hit and run.
Nicely done from behind.
Either way, the base hit is cut down.
Quick tag before he reaches the base.
Pulls it in for the out. Now batting Jaron Duran.
Jaron Duran.
So in his first start off the IL,
In there at the
there's a good
knees for
chance
strike.
Zac Eflin is going to end up back on the
Strike
IL.
one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Red Sox go down
At the end of 6, it's 4-3 Orioles.
4-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Greg Weissert.
Get me out here. Let's get that out.
Urias, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Come on, Orioles. Base hit, let's
That's
go.
a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Here's
opposite
Gunnar
way.
Henderson,
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to
one of
pull
the
ball,
league's
he let it
hottest
get deep,
hitters
took the
in
barrel
recent
right to it,
games.
and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Henderson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Urias gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And that's outside. There's a strike at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
This one in the air.
Come on, Westy.
Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick.
Now
Front
batting,
shoulder
catcher.
open. Backside just a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that is out of play. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton.
Okay, give the ball to Soto.
Gregory
Now
Soto
let's hope he pitches
takes
better
over
than
on
he
the
did in real
mound.
life today.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one in the air center field.
Off the end of the bat, up to Mullins. One up,
Here's Rafael
one down.
Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away. Holding on to a 1-run lead. Here at the bottom of the 7th. A little bit low. Ball 3.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball
pitch walk.
was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Bregman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Devers at first, 1 gone.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here.
Come on.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner take a base.
Well, a breaking ball.
Come on,
in that
Soto, I need you to
3-2
be the
count
good
kinda
Soto,
tells
not
you
the
that
Soto
that's
you
the
were in
pitch
real
he
life
has the most
today.
confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Cowser going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That was very close to being a 3-run shot.
Will
I know you're going to tell me I'm crazy,
ready to hit.
Pigtown, but I still believe in Gregory
Last
Soto.
time, just missed out on a home run.
You near Cano, I'm not sure.
0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time.
Got him, yes!
Misses, struck him out. Boston strands a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Pitching for the Red
Welcome
Sox.
back, and a new arm on the
Oh,
mound.
you'll love this. So I get Zac Eflin back from a broken nose, and he fractures a metacarpal. So he's going to end up right back on the IL. Be right back. I have returned. Hope you guys like my Be Right Back screen.
Now to start the eighth, Justin Slate.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Ooh,
Foul ball.
I should have killed that. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here.
Stays alive. Got him looking. One gone here.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad.
Heston Kjerstad.
And first offering is fouled off. Slate, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's ruled a swing. It's back here in Boston. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Me, Sir Anthony. He actually looked pretty good today.
Dominguez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
That to right. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Blake Sabol.
And now the first baseman, Blake Sabol.
Those are for you.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Out to short, Henderson. Sends it across the first, and that is out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
I should blow the lead just because you always tell me you're going to get a membership, and you have not yet.
Needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that one fouled off.
But the Orioles have a pretty, in my opinion, easy stretch of their schedule coming up to
very solid inning on the mound.
end April and begin May, and I'm going to go over that with you guys after this game. Win, lose, or draw, as Sir Anthony Dominguez does his job.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Here's the guy that Gabe told me he could get a hit off of Aroldis Chapman's fastball.
More than 1 per inning.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Hey, Pigtown, you still here?
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. So up next,
Colton Cowser hit a 2-run homer earlier. Pops him up.
One popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a
Celebrate
little bit too
Memorial
much.
Day,
Sometimes those
Monday
eyes
at
can
Oriole
get
Park.
really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
I think by Memorial Day,
And a rope into center
which is
field,
the
base
day they
hit.
always say you know who the contenders
And
are,
that
you know who
turns
the
the lineup
pretenders
over.
are. The Orioles will be much
Now it's the
healthier than they
shortstop,
are
Gunnar
now.
Henderson. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
How are you, Gabe?
That one fouled off. The shortstop
Hey,
takes the
Pig Down,
ball.
did you see that interview Ryan Ripken had with Jim Palmer?
Gives the hitter a little confidence that
Where
maybe
he actually
can
said
climb
that
back
Drew
into this
French
at-bat.
told him in spring training the reason they don't teach east to west
Swing and a
anymore
pop
is
up
because
in
the
foul
average
ground.
pitcher misses their spot by
Bregman
6
is
inches.
under it. So one hit is all they get to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Here comes the mountain.
Felix Bautista comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small
course,
lead on
he's
the
gonna go
scoreboard,
through the top
and
of the
you
Red
know
Sox
those hitters
order.
are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here
He
to try
left
and close
that
it
up.
out.
High fly
Lucky
ball.
that
That
wasn't
one
killed.
curling foul down the right side. 1-run game.
Got him.
9. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I always see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if
Do
you're
not
used to
walk
it. Just
David
pump the
Hamilton
gas
to get-
out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging.
Registers the punch out and hits 101.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Devers in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's the ball.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Let's go.
And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Red Sox
Got him.
down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
And the Orioles take 3 out of 4 in Boston and move to,
This is a huge
I think this is
win to
now
take this series on the
3
road
games
before
over
heading
500.
back home. You go home.
We'll
feeling
check
good
here in a
about
second.
yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
4-3 our final score as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That's right. So we can't blame you. We can blame you for the win. But let me show you why this stretch in late April, early May is big for the Orioles, especially if they come into that stretch struggling. Adley and Kowser homer. They were responsible for the 2 runs. Felix Bautista, 3 up, 3 down on strikeouts. All right. Let's take a look at something. Okay. We're going to place Eflin on the 15-day DL. We're going to slide Gibson. And we're going to bring back up Matt Bowman. See, but this, to me, if the Orioles can survive all of this, well, actually, no, I'm sorry, this isn't the end of April, this is the end of May. Duh. Never mind. I don't know why it messes up Sagano's face. All right. I think I'm going to hop off here. I just wanted to do a short stream, test out the welcome screen, test out the Be Right Back, get that last game against Boston out of the way. But we got a fairly easy stretch coming up here to end May and get into June. We got, take a look, we got 3 against St. Louis, 3 against Chicago. Realistically, we should, when we get to this stretch, we should be able to take every one of the series leading up into the series against Detroit. But let's take a look at some stats. Corey Seager leading in batting average. Gunnar Henderson, top 10 in hits. I would love the league to lead in triples with Holiday. Top 5 in home runs. Top 10 in RBIs. Okay, settle an argument. Is it RBIs or is it RBI? Do I even have anybody on that? So you're saying it's RBIs? Felix is just outside the top 10. I don't think I have anybody in ERA. Look, guy we could have traded for, guy we could have traded for, guy we probably could have traded for, guy we could have signed, guy we could maybe be able to still trade for. I don't know. Is it Gilbert or Kirby that's hurt in real life? Guy we could have traded for. Let's see. Right now, Rafael Devers would be the MVP. John Gray would be the Cy Young. Wow. Batting title. I feel weird about the trade I did. Because I feel like I ripped the Marlins off. So probably not. Top prospects. Same with Vasayo. Not. I mean, because De Leon would have been here. I gave him 2 top 10 prospects. I'm tempted to give them Bradfield and just take a cheesy player to sweeten the deal even more, but let's take a look. Actually, update trade block. Starting pitcher, no. Well, no, I could trade him one of our top prospects and just take somebody cheesy off their roster to essentially make the original trade look better. Let's just see. I don't know whether they'll call it Brandon Young or not. Maybe I should bring Fujinami back. I know you were the president of his fan club. Alright, well, I will see you all